Hi everybody, it's Lisa from SuttonsDaze, and today is September 8th. September being National Preparedness Month, we are trying to put out a video every single day this month to help prompt you into becoming better prepared for life's little or big emergencies. Okay, so today we are going to start a bit on kits, and the kit that we're going to discuss today is fondly called sometimes a get home kit. Okay, so this is a kit that you would leave either in your office or you would take with you on trips or leave in your car to get home. But it's the kit that you would need if anything were to happen and you had to get home without any other aid like your car. Okay, so say some big emergency happens and you have to hoof it home. So how are we going to do that? Everybody's kit truly is going to be unique to them, their situation, their locations, what is happening. And it's something that you should take a look at every time that you have to take a trip in your car, every time that you're going farther away than normal. For me, I work 12 miles from home, okay, so 24 miles round trip, and I would need something that would get me home from 12 miles away. I live in a rural area. I live where it can be very cold. I live where it can be wet. I live where there are animals, fox, bear, coyote, cows. Okay, so there are, there's wildlife and not so wildlife to deal with. I do have to go through downtown, the more populated area before I can get to my home. My home is definitely more out in the country, but it's not as out in the country as I would like it to be for a situation like this. But for our chat purposes, 12 miles. Okay, so I'm at work and all the power goes out. The car doesn't start. And it is fall. Let's say it's October. Okay, October is normally pretty windy around here, kind of wet. Okay, and at the end of the month, there's even some snow. But let's just go with a little windy and a little wet and 12 miles away from home where I can't drive. So what do I need in my bag to get home? I need a change of clothes. I need clothes that are more weather resistant, possibly warmer. This is a blouse, that I wear for work. There is no protection from the weather with this at all, literally. I would freeze to death in this in July. Okay, so this is a very, very light shirt. So I want to make sure I've got some kind of jacket. I mean, literally, tennis shoes or boots, a good pair of socks, some jeans, a sweatshirt, a t-shirt, and a jacket. That's what I need. Ideally, I also have a cap. That's what's in the bag as far as clothing goes. That will make my trek home more comfortable, okay? Because you can layer. That's why I said t-shirt and sweatshirt, because you can layer. If you start getting too hot, you take the sweatshirt off, you take the jacket off, whatever the case may be. What else am I going to need? I'm going to need some kind of water and possibly some kind of food. Now, let's be realistic here, you guys. Do I look like I run marathons? Okay. So a 12-mile walk, in the best of cases, is going to take me, well, let's see. Let's break this down. So somebody in really good shape does a 15-minute mile. I'm going to say I do a 20 to 25-minute mile. Okay. I may start out at 15, but it's going to dwindle quickly. So so let's just round up to half an hour. So I can go a mile in a half an hour. I've got 12 miles, so that means 6 hours. It's going to take me 6 hours to get home. It only takes me 20 minutes to drive to work. Really? Yeah. Yeah, that's the possibility there, okay? So you want to do that kind of math. You want to figure, okay, the shape that I'm in, the distance I have to go, the terrain that I have to go through. Now, I'm pretty lucky. For the most part, it's kind of flat, That factors in your time. So what do you need for that time span in order to bring yourself home, okay? So like I said, food, water or a way to make potable water if you're going through areas where you believe that water can be obtained, okay? And I'm not talking a 4-course meal. I'm talking protein and carbs to get yourself home. That's what you need. You want to make sure you've got a decent pair of gloves just in case, and some kind of protection. If you can carry, conceal carry, open carry, whatever, then that's awesome. If you have a knife that you can put in your bag, have some kind of, knife for utilitarian purposes as well as protection. I also have mace. I have one of those Leatherman tools that I carry with me all the time, every single day, no matter where I'm at. My Leatherman tool is there, okay? That'll come in handy for a bunch of different things. And that's just the start. That's just the start of what you would have in an everyday kit. Small first aid kit would be phenomenal. Now remember, you have to carry this. So not only are you potentially out of shape, doing something that you're not used to doing with a significant amount of stress attached to it because it's unusual, okay? So your adrenaline is going to be going. You're not going to be necessarily thinking the way that you normally do. You're going to be a little scattered. So you want to make sure that you've got what you can in the bag without the bag being 50 pounds, okay? If it comes down to it, leave some of your stuff at your office, in your car. Take only what you absolutely must have. I would take my phone on the off chance that by some stretch it would start again, but for the most part, what I talked about is what I would use to get myself home. But I'm realizing that it's going to take me 6 hours plus to get myself home if nothing else crazy happens between there and here. Now, if it's snowing, it's going to take me even longer. Well, what do I need if it's snowing? I need a way to start a fire. I need something to set, to set on fire, to create some kind of heat. I need some kind of shelter. So they have Mylar blankets. They have little tents that you can put up. There's any number of little things that you can do to protect yourself from most of the elements while you're traveling on your way home. So you want at least 1 day's worth of food in there. Now that's for me. I'm talking the 6 hour scenario, okay? I want at least 1 day's worth of food in there, 1 day's worth of calories. I want either liquid or a way to create potable water, my Life Straw, some bottled water on top of it just in case. Definitely a couple of those adult Kool-Aid packages like the Crush or whatever it is, okay? I want that change of clothes from head to toe. I want gloves. I want protection, and I want first aid. That's for 6 hours. Now, let's say I'm going north to go shopping and something happens while I'm up there. I'm 45 minutes away, okay? I am roughly 45 miles away. Now, 45 miles at a half an hour. Okay, start doing the math after that and you go, wow, okay, what else do I need? I need shelter. I need heat. I need more food. I need a change of socks just in case. And you'll build that into your bag. So every time that you go someplace, every time that you do something, theoretically, in the perfect world, your get home bag will have what you need to get you home. Very, very important. That's why they call it a get home bag. The objective for whatever is in that bag is to assist you in getting yourself home. Ideally, I have one in my office. I also have an emergency bag in the car, so you can combine the two of those together. But you need to sit down and figure out what it is you're going to be dealing with and how you should best prepare for it. Okay, kind of like I did. I broke it down. These are my miles. This is the condition I'm in. This is the climate that I live in. This is what I need. I encourage you to sit down and do this exercise. Give it a try. Let me know in the description box of anything that you might put into your bag. I mean, I'm just kind of tossing out a basic, ingredient list here, but anything special that you might include in your bag or suggest to other people to include in their bag that doesn't take up a lot of weight, doesn't weigh a whole bunch, and you're looking at a couple of days. Anything over a couple of days, you're getting into a heavier bag, okay? So it's something to give some serious consideration to. When you travel, you want to make sure that you have what you need and you can take care of it. Now, Phil, and this is something else you have to think about, you guys, okay? Phil cannot walk long distances. So one of the things that I have been trying to work in my head is, let's say that we are up north 45 minutes, okay, and something happens and we have to walk home. Granted, it's going to take some time for my happy little round butt to make it back here. However, I have to find a way to get him here with me because he can't walk that far because of his back. So what do? What is lightweight enough to make it feasible? What would make it easier as a maybe on and off kind of situation? How would we best handle that kind of situation? You know, so you have to factor in a few different scenarios to make it the most effective get home bag that you can. Again, I would love to hear your comments in the comment section below. Hit me up, let me know what you would do differently, what you would add, what you might not add, how your scenario might be different than mine, okay? I hope that you are enjoying this series. Remember, if you like what we do here, please hit that like, subscribe, and share. Check us out on Instagram and Facebook. And until next time, be safe. Bye.